Yeah, we're going to be talking about iNodes. Now, in web hosting with your hosting provider, you may be seeing something about an inode limit or inode index limit or file limit. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today is exactly what these iNodes are. So I've pulled up a Namecheap knowledge base help file for you, and I'm just going to read what this says. An inode is short of an index node. An index-based file systems, an inode is considered to be data structure that represents a single file system object. The inode space is used to track a file stored in the hard disk. The inode entries store metadata about each file, directory, or object, but only points to these structures rather than storing the data. Each entry is 128 bytes in size, and in simple words, each inode usually equals one file, folder, email, or any other Unix object in the file system. So, long story short, it is one file, represents one file. So if you have a lot of domains in your web hosting, then those iNodes are going to be used up a lot faster. And also, if you are posting, making posts on a website, a WordPress website, very, very, very frequently, those are going to be used up as well. Because not only will posts count as an inode, but also videos and images as well. So to most people, these don't matter. The iNodes don't matter because most people usually don't have a whole lot of websites in their web server. So just in case you do, I do. I've got quite a few. So I pay attention to how many files I'm using, and I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks here in just a second. So I'm going to show you how to check those right now, how to check how many iNodes that you are using and how many you have left. This is Namecheap shared web hosting. And you can find that in your cPanel account. You can go over to the right-hand side of the screen and under Statistics, right here under File Usage. So as you can see, I'm using 132,444 iNodes out of my 300,000. And you can see how many iNodes that you get with each plan with Namecheap. So the Stellar Plus get 300,000 and the Stellar Business gets 600,000. Also, the reseller plans, if you're into that, get either anywhere between 300,000 and 1,500,000. So, also, I'm going to show you how you can tell where most of the iNodes are coming from. So, if you go to your cPanel account and go up to the search function and just type in inode, and you're going to get a pop-up that says iNodes usage. Go ahead and click on that and click here to expand the list. Click on this button here. And this is going to tell you where all your iNodes sit. So if you're seeing a website that has more iNodes than the rest of them, you know that something's there that's taking a lot of space. So whether it's a lot of posts or maybe you have a bunch of plugins that you've got in there, or themes or something like that, you might want to take a look at it. Also, emails. Emails is a big part of iNodes. Every single email consists of one inode. So if you've got an email account in there that somebody may have got a hold of that is sending you all kinds of spam and junk and stuff all the time, you might want to go in there and get rid of those emails because every single email is an inode. I had this happen to me. I actually looked at this iNodes usage and it showed emails. I had like 19,000 emails under one email account. I had no idea because I never checked it. So you might want to check. It'll tell you here. I got rid of them all, but there was one in here, this mail, and it tells, through all of them, I have 919 emails in there. So there's something in there somewhere that I can get rid of. I'm not sure exactly where, but I can find that out. Also, if you go to your emails, you can find that out as well and delete those from there. Also, just a couple of tips to get rid of some iNodes if you're running high on iNodes. Get rid of the plugins that you're not using. Not only will that get rid of your iNodes, but it's going to make your site run a lot more efficiently. Because you're getting rid of what I would call the bloatware, the stuff that's not being used, that's taking up space, it's taking up memory. So get rid of the plugins that you're not using and you have no intentions to use, not just the deactivated ones. Deactivating a plugin does not get rid of it. Deleting the plugin does. So make sure you delete the plugins that you're not using and that you have no intention of using again. Also, your themes. Go into your WordPress and go to Dashboard, Customize, Themes, and you will see all the themes that you have installed. Just click on one and click the delete button if there's a theme in there that you don't want. I recommend that you keep 2 themes in there. The active theme that you're using, and the child theme if you have one, that's the active theme and the child theme if you have one, and the default theme for the year. So this year is 2022. There will be a theme in there called 2022. Keep that in there as a default theme just in case something happens to your main theme. It'll fall back on that default theme and your WordPress site will not break. So any other themes that you had might installed and forgot about or not using, delete them. That frees up a lot of iNodes. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like the video down below. Also subscribe to the channel by clicking that red button here inside the video. Also, I'm going to, I'll go ahead and link back to this knowledge base from Namecheap here that I'm showing you here down in the bottom of the video in the description box. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.